Hello, YouTube. This is the most gorgeous hello YouTube I've ever seen. Okay, maybe I'm being just a little favoritism of this opening of this gold and silver shiny hunt. So many of you probably saw our live stream of this where we're shiny hunting for the starter. No, we are not shiny hunting for a particular starter. We are just shiny hunting for any starter to be shiny, literally. Just any of them. Totodile, Cyndaquil, Chikorita. I will take any of the three. Wow, those things look evil, actually. The beast. The little Team Rocket. Anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. Because obviously we were shiny hunting for just one in particular. It's like a 1 in 800 chance to even, like, hope for that Pokemon. So, like, say we're just shiny hunting Totodile, and only Totodile, it's literally like a 1 in 8,000. Did I say the 800 earlier? I meant 8,000. 8,000 chance of getting it, which is a little ridiculous. So, obviously, we do all three at the same time. It divides that number by 3. So, yes, it's still up there in numbers, but instead of being 8,000 whatever it is, it's only like 1,000 something. I'll put the exact numbers down in the description here later. But once you get past Gen 4, the odds go more favoritism, more to like 1 in 4,000 instead of 1 in 8,000. And once you go into later generations, it becomes even more favorable, like Gen 6 and on, where it becomes even better. But all that we'll put in the description just so you guys kind of know. But for now, we're going to go ahead and start this as we look at the majestic Ho-Oh flying across the screen. Oh my god, it's beautiful! He's so sparkly. Yo, is that a shiny? No, it's not. We might actually do a shiny hunt for Ho-Oh later on, but right now we're shiny hunting the starter. So we're going to go ahead and start this up right now. So, as many of you know, we did do a live stream of this, and we're only at... Keep, hold your breath, guys. Drum roll, drum roll. 1 soft reset. You're probably like, that is absolutely pathetic. Yes, okay. Well, as many of you know, the phone started to lose some battery life, so we had to stop the stream, and we only could do 1 soft reset. But here we are again, ready to shiny hunt. Let's go ahead and just check right now if we have a magical right first 2 minutes shiny, which I doubt. We got a regular Chikorita, and for shiny Chikorita, it would have a brown leaf and slightly more tan skin. A regular Totodile. Totodile will be green with, I believe, blue spikes. And then Cyndaquil, who's normal obviously here, but he would be brown skinned as well, or tan skin, I don't really know. I think he's more brown on there. And then the fire is still normal. So, obviously, all these were normal. None of them were shiny, but I just wanted to kind of tell you the variants. It would appear right here where we're seeing this Chikorita, the Totodile, and Cyndaquil all in that area. That's where they will appear shiny. Luckily, we don't have to press A. You don't have to do anything crazy. You would see it right here. So, just so you guys can see this, I'm actually going to turn on the light here for a second. And walk over to the light. So there's my fancy 3DS, as I'm putting it actually in my bedroom right now. Alrighty, so, as you probably see, these little rubber bands here to the side, or headbands actually, they're my wife's, but they're actually my little cheat to this. So to do a soft reset, you hold down the L button, which is right here, the R button right here, and press start and select, all at the same time, those 4 buttons. You can also do it by holding L and R down and doing A and B at the same time. Either way. So, what I do is I use these handy-dandy little rubber band straps to hold down the L and R so I don't have to hold my fingers in weird positions to do the start and select. So these rubber bands here will be stretched to hold down the L and R buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up real quick, and then I'll be right back. I'm just going to do a cut just to set these up, and you'll see them set up, and we'll just start soft resetting to hopefully find a shiny. I mean, I'd honestly want to find it in the live stream, but I can't do these always live. I just don't have always the availability to do so. So we're just going to work with what we got and go from there. So hold on one second while I set these rubber bands up. As you can see here, the rubber bands are in place. So now all we should have to do is press the start and select button at the same time, and there goes the screen flash. That means you have soft resetted. Yes, you can just turn the game off and on again. That does it too. But for like ones that want to chain or make it go a little quicker, soft resetting obviously is the fastest way. Instead of having to turn off the game, go through your home menu, click on the game screen, all that stuff, it goes a little bit faster to do this soft resetting method. Yes, there's other ways I can get a shiny starter if I wanted to, by either Masuda, egg hatching, or other stuff like that, but it seemed like this was going to be the most fun, and I figured we might be able to do something with this shiny starter, which I'll explain whenever we get it. But right now I'm going to keep that under the wraps, keep it secret what we're going to do with that shiny starter once we get it. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and keep going. Let's go ahead and just skip this because we've obviously already seen it. I know I'm kind of tapping on the screen, I'm sorry, but we're going to go ahead and get this started, go back into this, and then I'm going to get rid of my light again so that way you guys can kind of see this better. But I'm going to go ahead and do right now, just in case we have a miracle shiny before I get up. No shiny, no shiny, no shiny. Darn. Well, let's go ahead and turn off that light, so that way we have no glare at all, and you guys can just see the screen here. Boop. I feel like it looks a little cooler this way. I don't have an actual recording software for my 3DS like many do, but I am looking into getting one. Pretty much a all-over recording system for all my game systems, so that way we don't always have to use the camera. PS4 is the only one that actually can screen record, but even that one's having issues with the microphone, as many maybe know from the Kingdom Hearts Let's Play we do. But, alright, let's just try to go as fast as we can. No, I don't really know how many soft resets we're going to do. Right now we're obviously at number 3 here. So, yeah, I don't know how many we're going to end up doing. But I'm figuring we'll go kind of like maybe anywhere between the least of 30 minutes of a recording to tops an hour of a recording of this. So, let's go ahead and... Don't see any of those being shiny, so now we can see how fast this will be. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, so this is how fast I can go. Obviously you can't like skip over everything, but... Alright, and let's check. Not shiny, not shiny, not shiny. So that's the fastest I can go for every turn here. If I can, in the post edits, I'll try to put a number next to these soft resets so you know what number we're on. But worst case is I'll just keep a running number and put it in the description how many it took us. And then if we don't get it, obviously this will just go up and won't say anything. It's just going to be number 2. Nothing in the title saying that this came across as shiny. But if we get one, then we will obviously say so in the title. But for now, we'll just keep shiny hunting. If you had to ask me, honestly, which one do I want? I would love Totodile. He's got the best shiny. I mean, it goes Totodile, Chikorita, then Cyndaquil as far as my ranks. And mainly the reason for that is Totodile gets that green, like I said, with the blue spikes, and he looks amazing as he evolves throughout. So Crocodile looks amazing with the shiny, and Feraligatr looks absolutely awesome with the shiny. Meganium, Bayleaf, and Chikorita have that brown leaf with the tannish skin. Yeah, it's not terrible, but it doesn't really look amazing. I mean, Meganium, it looks pretty nice. It does look like it's a legit shiny, but it's not like drastic like Feraligatr is. And then Cyndaquil obviously just gets that brown, tannish look to him, and that's it. Nothing else changes about him, just that brown. And it goes the same with Kalava and Typhlosion. They all just get a brown look. I wish they did something maybe with the fire, or something a little more so. Maybe then I would have liked them a little more, but sadly, you know, that's the worst of the 3, but honestly, I will take it. Obviously, like I said in the beginning, any of the 3. And right now, we don't have any on the screen, but like I said, it could take, at very least, 1,000 times to do, you know, find a shiny. Because like I said, each Pokemon, just, like I said, if we're hunting just for one of them, it's a 1 in 8,000 chance, but since we have 3 on the screen right now, it triples our chances. So, like, say we were hunting for Ho-Oh there, then it would take up as much as 8,000 times to soft reset. But since we have 3 on the screen, it should be a third of that number. If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to comment below. I'll try my best. And like I said, the description will help you have the exact numbers and kind of things for your own shiny hunts in case you ever want to do it and you don't have heart goal. Maybe you have like X or Y, or maybe you have a previous game or just something. I'll give those numbers in the description below so you kind of know what the odds are and everything like that. The only game that I don't really know for sure on the shiny stuff is Gen 1 itself, just like your red, blue, and yellow. The reason for that is it goes by a weird algorithm based on your trainer ID, the Pokemon stats, and all that other stuff. Yes, it's still like a 1 in 8,000 chance, just like Gen 2 through 4. But I don't. It's figured by some weird math thing that you would have to actually like Google search to figure out how to get a shiny on. Gen 2 obviously introduced shiny Pokemon, and then till Gen 4, and those remakes, they obviously go by a algorithm that's different. It goes by, I think, the like Pokemon stats and stuff like that. I'm not 1,000% sure. I don't want to be telling you wrong and whatever. I know just once Gen 5 starts, it starts by like a Pokemon ID number instead of all these stats and number inputs and blah blah blah. That's why the odds drop. And then it goes even further down in Gen 6 because that's when they started creating their own shinies. Game Freak does. So let's just keep going here. Hopefully we'll get a shiny. Maybe not. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I kind of would like a live video reaction of me getting a shiny, but if that doesn't happen, that's all right. But either way, we're just hoping for a shiny. That's all we're hoping for. Once we get that shiny, we'll kind of discuss what we're gonna do with that, and if we'll continue hunting for the other two too one day. But we'll discuss all that. But right now, we're just focusing on getting the shiny before we focus on further stuff. And we'll go ahead and talk about some of the other videos we got coming on the channel here real quick since we got a little time. Just so you guys can get an update while we're doing this. So it's kind of an update video while doing a video at the same time. I'm kind of doing this as our, I don't know, anytime there's a video processing or something loading up, I'm doing this to kind of help that go through and do stuff. So that's the main reason why I started this, was just to kind of waste. As you know, I did the first live stream during when my PS4 was updating for Kingdom Hearts. So I did this. I was like, oh, let's find something to waste time to, you know, give you guys a cool video that's unique and whatever. And yeah, I could maybe use the time for other projects we have going on, but at the same time, it seems cool to do. So it doesn't take too long to do, and it's a video that I can freely do through my work schedule because of the fact that I can stop and record it here. Obviously, if there's a live stream, it's a little harder because I have to kind of plan on when I can have some alone time to do this, but otherwise, we'll just keep going here, and like I said, I'm going to go ahead and update you guys on what's to come on the channel here as we're doing this. So let's just keep looking here. Let me check one here real quick, and then we'll talk about the stuff to come on the channel. Let's see. Shiny, not shiny. Shiny, not shiny. Oh my god, it's Shiny's cousin, not shiny. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the stuff coming to the channel. Okay, so what's coming to the channel? So obviously, Smash Infinity. You know, a lot of people keep asking about it, wondering about it, stuff like that. Smash Infinity is about 3/4 of the way done, thank goodness. But, not that it's a bad thing, I'm sorry I kind of said it that way, but it was a bigger project than we ever thought it would be, but it is being near done. If I had to give a date for it, I'd probably say not this, like, upcoming week through, like, where Super Bowl and all that's coming on. I would probably say the next week. This is the busiest time of year for me, so definitely, hopefully by next week. I'm hoping at the extreme latest by February that will be posted. I mean, I thought about maybe releasing it on like Valentine's Day, just as like a Valentine's Day kind of thing, but we'll have to kind of see what we want to do or how we want to go about it. But we'll keep you updated on Twitter at MBV Gaming on all that's going on with that. Otherwise, the other videos we got going on, obviously this shiny hunt one here that you're watching right now will be going on until we find a shiny. And then the Kingdom Hearts Let's Play. So I finally got a new microphone for the PS4. So hopefully that means we won't have any audio issues. I will also try to, if it seems like we're still having issues, try to go into the actual like recording database to try to figure out maybe a way to adjust the gameplay audio and microphone audio and stuff like that to maybe see if that's causing issues. Worst case, absolute worst case, if all that still fails, we'll go back to the original way of how we recorded it using the phone, and I'll find a way to set that all up to record it again that way, so that way I know there's zero chance of any audio issues. And not shiny, not shiny, not shiny. As of right now, those are the only ones we got going on. Obviously, many have seen that we have a Nintendo Switch now. We announced that a while back ago, and many are wondering if we're ever going to have a video, you know, showing stuff that we have on our Switch. Obviously, we have, like, well, I guess not obviously because I've never shown it up, but we have about 6-7 games right now for the Nintendo Switch. One, we're trying to figure out what game we want to showcase first. Play, we thought about maybe doing, because we have, I'll name the games real quick, we have like Mario Odyssey, we have Pokken, we have 1-2 Switch, we have ARMS, what else we have? I can't even think of the other ones we have. But either way, we're just trying to, Mario Kart knows another one, Snipper Clips, I think, I don't know. Either way, we're just trying to figure out what game we want to do first, but we thought about, like, you know, we could do Odyssey as our longer video and try to do like how we do with Kingdom Hearts, make a story thing, and we work through that. We thought about, you know, doing Mario Kart, showcasing that game, maybe do like a how to play or something like that with that one. Obviously, ARMS is another one similar to Mario Kart, where we can do like a let's play and do some of the modes on there. Pokken is one we obviously done before on the Wii U when it was out for the Wii U. Now it's obviously for the Switch, but there's new DLC coming here soon. I know 2 new characters hit by the end of the month for there, and then 2 extra characters come near March, so we might wait until then to do a Pokken Let's Play, but then again, we might just get bored and decide to do it anyway. But right now, we just can't figure out which of the games we want to do and showcase first. We're just trying to figure it out, and obviously, we've been talking about like trying to figure out a way to do a sleep block here for a while, and what game to kind of do with the sleep block. So we're still wanting to do that. We've obviously talked about Soul Links, things, different Let's Plays with Pokemon, but I don't know. We're talking about so many ideas. We're just trying to figure out what's next after these get all cut up. But really, until we get this all kind of done and off our plates, then we can focus on some of the other things. We have talked about, since we're kind of doing this right now, we can kind of talk about it, doing like a shiny race. So I take a game, and the boys take a game, whether they be all from different generations. Like I have, like, we'll use like Heart Gold that I'm doing right now. Like I use Heart Gold. One of them uses, like Pokemon Black. And then maybe VJ uses his Pokemon Y that he's playing through. And we all race to see who can get the first shiny starter Pokemon. I thought about that way. Yes, obviously Y would have the best chances. But then again, you can always have that first legendary encounter within less than 100 resets of a shiny. So it could be just totally varying. Or we all just get the same game. Like I'll just use Pokemon Sun, or I'll use Pokemon Y, or use this game, or use ones with the same odds, and race to see who can get the shiny the fastest and all that. We thought about doing something along that line. Like I said, until we get this done, Kingdom Hearts done, and Smash Infinity done, we don't want to get too much on our plate. Like I said, we had 5 going on at one time, and it really hurt our channel for a while with consistency, and I just don't want that to happen again, so we're trying to prevent that from happening. So yeah, we're going to try to keep content coming, and there might be some spontaneous content here and there. The best thing to do is follow us on Twitter at MBV Gaming. We'll always try to post before we go live or do anything crazy. Yes, we'll do some surprise stuff every now and then, but otherwise, that will be your main place to go to see updates. For that, obviously, you can just stay here with the channel, hit the bell, and we'll notify you anytime that we're going live, posting a new video, all that. But obviously you have to be subscribed to hit the bell. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, actually, can you hit the bell without being subscribed? I'm not actually sure about that. I actually never tested that before. But either way, doing both obviously guarantees a little more so that you'll get all the alerts and stuff. Yeah, once we get kind of all this stuff caught up, then we can focus on other things. Like I said, we just don't want a lot of on our plate. It just seems like it'll make it easier on us. And if you guys have any questions or any suggestions of games, anything you'd like to see, whether it be new, old, whatever it might be, just leave a comment down below. We'll highly consider doing that and probably play it. I mean, let's be honest. Can we get a shiny? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Like I said, there's a part of me that kind of wants to hope we get one when we're live, but there's another part of me that kind of hopes we get one now so I can focus on other videos. Like I said, it's never bad. Like, obviously, it's not hurting anything. But, like, you know, recording the Smash Infinity, to be honest with you, it's been kind of like it's trying to watch it all. Because for me personally, I have to watch every single match unfold, and with there's over 800 over 800 characters in that dang thing, at least near 1,000 basically characters in the game. It takes a long time to run through. So after you get to like 300, 400 characters, you're just like, okay, I just need to take a break for a second. And then yeah, when I was doing the Kingdom Hearts Let's Play, and then I saw my thing needed to update, I was just like, okay, what can I do to waste some time to give you guys some content to watch while that was loading, because I just felt bad like having so much delays on stuff and not really having consistent content on the channel. I was like, alright, we'll do this. We'll do this shiny hunting stuff. Sometimes it'll be live, sometimes it'll be like this where we're doing an actual recording, and go from there. Hey, how it like just keeps refocusing. But it is because of the brightness of it. Not shiny, not shiny. And definitely not shiny. Let me also know in the comments, kind of before it happens, what you guys think the one we will get. Who's the starter you think we will get shiny? Personally, me thinking on it, I think it'll be Chikorita. But obviously I'm hoping for Totodile. I'm really hoping for Totodile. Obviously Chikorita will be the easiest to see because he's the first Pokemon we click on right here. But obviously, no brown leaf, no brown tan skin, and no blue spikes, so not shinies. Or green, kind of slightly green skin. My feeling is like, my fear is that I'll like come across one of those being shiny and I'll accidentally soft reset, so hopefully that won't happen. Professor Elm's probably like standing there like, what is this guy doing? Why is he still oh, girl, I forgot I'm a girl. What is this girl doing? Why does she just keep standing there looking at the Pokemon over and over and over and over again? What is she doing? And once we do get the shiny, I don't know if many of you know this about this game. Do you have a Pokemon following you, just like in Pokemon Yellow with Pikachu? That Pokemon following you is also shiny, which is kind of unique, I feel like, that the shiny also follows you. I also wonder, because like shiny lock didn't begin until Gen 5 when Pokemon you just couldn't get them shiny no matter what you did or tried. And that started in Gen 5. Like the Pokemon that are shiny, like Gyarados in this game. Gyarados is a guaranteed shiny Pokemon you capture in this game. Spoiler alert, but it is. I mean, it's kind of obviously known by now. But like, can you soft reset enough times to make it not shiny? Like, can you get a basically, can you get a non-red Gyarados? Let me know in the comments, because I honestly don't know. That might be something I have to look up after this video. Can you get a non-shiny at the Lake of Rage? And every Pokemon in this game, there's no shiny locks in this. Like I said, it doesn't start till Gen 5 when shiny locks exist. If you want to know some of the shiny locks, you can just kind of type in shiny locked Pokemon. They'll show them all on there. Nothing. Come on, give me a shiny. Give me the shiny Pokemon. Give me a shiny. I want a shiny Pokemon. I also want to talk about something real quick once we get to the Pokeballs here real quick. So we'll go ahead and press, like, we're going to do touch screen way. So check. And now I want to read the dialogue. So it says, Professor Elm, touch your Pokeball to see what's inside. Okay, touch it. Right, touch. Professor Elm, I think something's wrong with your touching. It's not working. I just thought that was interesting. But obviously if I touch now, it will say I selected the Pokemon, so I don't want to do that because I don't want to... I mean, I can always soft reset, obviously, if I accidentally do select one, but then I couldn't check the other Pokemon if they were shiny. So I won't click again. But it's just weird that it says touch on the first screen. It doesn't work during that point, but works every other point of the instance. So, it's just interesting. Another good thing about being live is I can kind of interact with you guys. You guys can ask me stuff, and there's more stuff I can talk about instead of being quiet every now and then, which I don't like doing because I like to try to keep commentary flowing, even if it's the most random crap of commentary. I'll probably actually, once this is done, eat some chicken noodles, and then do more Kingdom Hearts, more Smash Brothers Infinity recording just to get that finished. Once I get it finished, I will text. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Maybe I just stop talking. But I will tweet you guys that it's finally done recording, and give you guys an actual date that it will be posted. But till that point, just a wait and see. I know the longest recording that I'll have to do of the game itself is the final matches, the final kind of like 5 fighters fighting it out to get to the final round. But otherwise, it's about a minute per recording, luckily, of each fighter. Just basically saying who's fighting, letting you guys kind of decide who your favorite of those ones fighting are, then showing you who won, and then going on again. Just keep doing that and doing that through every costume and seeing who wins. Like I said, maybe one day down the road when we get a little more bigger following, we'll do an actual live stream of that, and you guys can pick what fighters we fight or do, and that way it's a little more, you know, questioning on who might win or come out victorious. And we might do a loser round too, maybe one day too. So we won't do it of the current results that are happening, but maybe future Smash Infinity will do like the ultimate loser or something. I don't know. A lot of things that we can do with that game. It just seemed like too fun of a game not to show off. And obviously just like the shiny hunting, which I mean it can be a little, I don't know, I won't say boring, because it'll be super exciting when we find that shiny finally, but it is kind of just like the same process over and over again. You don't see one, you got a soft reset, and just keep hoping. You're hoping the next time you see those 3 starters, it will be shiny, you know. That's what you're hoping for. And yeah, it can happen at any point. It could be this one we're talking right now, or it could be another 1,000 away. I mean, you just never know. I mean, like I said, personally, I hope it doesn't take too long. But, I mean, I'm here with you guys. You guys are here with me through the long haul. So, and also let me know in the comments for future reference, so I know maybe if I don't need to do this anymore, if you'd rather see this always live or see this as a, like how we're doing right now, as a recording. And we will make it happen more so that way with either this game or future games throughout. If I don't see much comments on whether to do, I obviously will just keep kind of doing what I think is best in my head, which is kind of mixing with live streams and recording. But, I mean, obviously I want to please the fans, so whatever you guys want to see or have, I will always try to do to the best of my ability. Give me the shiny, hey. Hey, give me the shiny. That's not shiny, and that's not shiny, so give me a shiny. I might try to make the thumbnail the shiny versions of these, so you just know what they would look like if we ever do find one. And I'll make that the thumbnail from here on out. The first thumbnail will stay the same of the hard gold logo, but after that, all the other logos will show the 3 starter shinies. Like I said, I don't know how many episodes this will actually be in total of shiny hunting. Like I said, worst case, I mean, absolute worst case is what, it takes like 8,000 soft resets, which I hope we won't have to go that crazy with this, but I mean, like I said, it's always a good thing to do whenever I'm getting bored of something, so I don't like using the word bored, but it just feels like it's the best word I have. I still get excited recording stuff like this or the Smash Infinity. It just becomes where it's like the same thing over and over again. You're wanting some change. There's many games that will eventually do some where I just don't know anything about them. Which actually, technically, this game I'm playing right now, I actually have never played. I mean, I've done it where you got your starter and got through, I think, right before the first gym I played too. But other than that, that's all I know about this game. I mean, I played the original Gold and Silver, so I mean, I know the gist of, obviously, this Gen 2 game, where to go, what to do, but I know, obviously, there's a little more added, because I know it goes up to Gen 4 Pokemon, based on what I've read online. So, whenever we do kind of complete this, and we do either a Let's Play, or whatever we decide to do with this game, whenever it comes, it will be a blind experience, so I'll be experiencing it with maybe any of those out there that have never played this, or maybe have played it before, and just kind of you guys can see how I reacted to it and enjoyed it. if I had a suggestion for anybody getting into Pokemon, what to do or what to play or anything like that, yes, I know the newer games like Sun and Moon, all that, have great stories, amazing graphics, stuff like that, but I had to choose one game that you guys had to go play to get maybe figure out about Pokemon and have a good story and get a good experience. I would say either playing this one here that I'm playing right now or playing the original Gold and Silver. The reason I say that is because Gen 2 not only introduces, obviously, shiny Pokemon and all that good stuff, but the fact is this game includes both Gen 1 and Gen 2, and in this game particularly that we're playing also includes some Gen 4, Gen 3, and Gen 4 Pokemon. So, I mean, it introduced you to a lot of Pokemon. You get to see, you know, the generation that started it all in Gen 1. You get to see this generation and a bunch of new Pokemon. And you get the, I mean, if you choose this game that I'm playing right now, you get the buddy Pokemon following you. If you choose Gold and Silver, you know, it's a little more older graphics. You can kind of see what people were kind of brought up with instead of these more newer graphics, which, I mean, this is for a DS, so even this is not up to par on what it is today with, like, Ultra Sun and Moon, but I would definitely still say start with Gold and Silver, whether it be this one or Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and play those, try out Pokemon that way. That way you kind of can see what all the things about, because like I said, these are the biggest ones that have the most, not maybe the most story, but just the most Pokemon, most kind of generation experience. Because Gen 7, yes, it has the biggest story of it, but you don't get to really experience some of the other regions like Kanto and stuff like that that you can in this game. And if there's another game you guys maybe suggest that they should probably play first, then, you know, go ahead and feel free to comment that below. I know many people probably say start with Gen 1, which started it all, which your red, blue, or yellow. And then some of your later gens will say, you know, start with Gen, you know, 6 or 7 because they have amazing graphics and you'll get amazing story. And if you're into the whole cool colored Pokemon thing, you get better chances of shinies. And, you know, there's an argument for every Pokemon game, I think. But, I mean, everybody has a right to their opinion. That's just mine personally. You can agree or disagree with it either way. I mean, I won't hate you if you choose to do a different generation. I mean, even myself, I started with Gen 1, obviously. So, that's just my personal opinion, is start with probably Gen 2. One of either the remakes or the regular ones. That way you get a full experience of Gen 1 and Gen 2 at the same time. And all that. But instead of just keep repeating myself with what I've already argued, let's just keep shiny hunting. Which I haven't seen any yet. So, like I said, it's not going to probably happen here within the first couple resets, but we'll go ahead and keep going. We're definitely getting up there on the minutes, so I won't probably make this much longer. So I don't know whether I should do, which also, let me know that in the comments too. Would you rather you guys go to a certain number or go for a certain amount of time? Let me know that too for these future recordings. Unless you guys do say to go always live with this, then we will go probably more so for a certain amount of time, or maybe not. I don't know. Again, yeah, just maybe comment that too. Comment both, whether you want to see live or more like this, and how I should do it. Should I do it by how much time we are recording for, and just always do it for, like, you know, 30 minutes to an hour, unless it's a live stream, do it a little longer, obviously, or do it by a certain amount of soft resets, like we go to 300, or maybe 100, 200 for recording, and 300, 400, 500 for live stream out. Just let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys kind of like. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep flying by the seat of my pants and hoping you guys enjoy it. Shiny? Are you shiny? You're not shiny. Are you? Why did that stop working? None of you are shiny. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do is do 2 more soft resets, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, if you are new here, feel free to subscribe, hit the bell so you're always notified of whenever we do videos. Okay. But, yeah, feel free to do that. It means a lot to us to be subscribed to us, and leave a like on the video. It really is appreciated. Not shiny, not shiny, not shiny. And like I said, follow us on our social medias. On Twitter, at MBV Gaming. That is all one word, MBV Gaming, like capital M, capital B, capital V, capital G, then aiming, I guess would be the remaining letters there, in lowercase, all together, no spaces, no anything like that. And on Instagram, same handle, at MBV Gaming, all one word. and you'll get some behind the scenes updates, things like that. So definitely follow us on those. But this will be our last check. Let's see if we get an amazing last encounter shiny, not shiny, not shiny, and not shiny. We'll go ahead and wrap up right here, and then we'll see you guys in the next one, whether it be live or not. I don't know. We'll have to kind of see. You guys will obviously see it as it goes. But otherwise, just like I said, follow us on Twitter and keep here and be subscribed to us. Hit the bell, and you will see when these videos go up. So, otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you all in the next video. Ka-ka!